a new discovery about the creation of human life. Until today, in schools and universities, we were taught that human life begins when a male reproductive cell, the sperm, combines with a female reproductive cell, the egg. This union creates a zygote, which begins to divide and grow. The zygote develops in the womb and eventually becomes a fetus. After about 9 months, a baby is born, and the journey of growth continues. So far, we know that once we were a sperm, but here's the fascinating part. Sperm itself has its own world: birth, learning, nourishment, and even death. But the question is, what were we before sperm? How does sperm come into existence? The process of sperm production, or spermatogenesis, begins inside the testes. Inside, there are tiny tubes called seminiferous tubules. Their walls are lined with special stem cells, called spermatogonia. Step by step, they divide and transform until they become mature sperm. The whole process takes about 64 to 74 days. So yes, sperm also has its own cycle of birth, growth, nourishment, and even death. But death here does not mean the end. It is the beginning of another world. Now let's ask the bigger question. Before sperm, what were we? Here comes the exciting discovery. Sperm, like every cell in the body, is nourished by nutrients from the blood, which come from the food we eat. The key nutrients that build sperm are proteins and amino acids to form the structure and the tail of the sperm, fats or lipids for the cell membrane and stored energy, sugars, especially glucose and fructose, the main fuel for movement, vitamins and minerals, zinc for cell division and sperm quality, selenium and vitamin E to protect against damage, vitamin C and antioxidants to prevent DNA harm. So, before becoming sperm, we were food. Yes, you heard that right. Once, we were food, transformed into sperm, and now into a human being. But where does food come from? The answer is simple. Water, soil, air, and light. These 4 elements give birth to plants. Plants are eaten, animals are nourished by them, and eventually these nutrients are transformed into sperm, into life, into us. The truth is, we came from soil to food, from food to sperm, and finally to human life. Nature shows us through this cycle. Before birth, there was another world, and after death, there will also be another beginning. Now we understand our past, and we have hints about our future. Death is not the end of the story. Nature tells us, in its own language, that a new world always awaits. The next video will reveal another astonishing mystery, so don't forget to like and subscribe.